NFL Draft.
Good afternoon. Today we are announcing the second half of the 2021 SVTV NFL mock draft. I'm Carl Russell with Connor Scheier and Alex Schmidt, and here's pick 17.
With the 17th pick, we have the Las Vegas Raiders taking linebacker Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah out of Notre Dame. He is an elite edge rush prospect. He has gotten past some of the best blockers in this year's draft. I think he has all he needs to be a top edge rusher in the NFL.
With the 18th pick, we have the Miami Dolphins selecting Christian Barmore out of Alabama. The 6'4", 310 defensive tackle is very speedy with such a big body, and he looks to add a lot to the Dolphins' defensive line.
With the 19th pick, the Washington football team selects USC offensive lineman Elijah Vera Tucker. Washington has a great defensive and now a great receiving core, but they need a replacement for former left tackle Trent Williams. The Chicago Bears used the 20th pick in our mock draft on wide receiver Rashad Bateman. Chicago's defense carried this team to any success they had in the last 3 years, and there are many holes on the offense, including quarterback. Offense is a priority, and Bateman is the best player available at this pick.
With the 21st pick in our mock draft, we have the Indianapolis Colts selecting Elijah Moore, the wide receiver out of Ole Miss. The speedy wide receiver can help incoming quarterback Carson Wentz a lot, and he is very good at getting up in the air and has great footwork.
With the 22nd pick, the Tennessee Titans select cornerback J.C. Horn out of South Carolina. J.C. Horn's coverage abilities are NFL ready. He has already covered some of the top prospects in this year's draft. He has the hands and the athleticism to be a top corner in the NFL.
The New York Jets select Miami defensive end Jalen Phillips with the 23rd pick. Phillips is an extremely athletic defensive end and can bring a burst to the Jets' defense while also being a solid run stopper.
With the 24th pick in our mock draft, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers selecting offensive tackle Tevin Jenkins out of Oklahoma State University. With Ben Roethlisberger's age getting higher and higher, he needs a lot of protection on the offensive line, and Tevin Jenkins can provide it very good. With our 25th pick in the NFL mock draft, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars selecting Trevon Moehrig out of TCU. Considering how badly the Jacksonville Jaguars secondary performed last year, he would be a great pickup to boost the defensive end of the ball.
The Cleveland Browns select linebacker Zaven Collins with the 26th pick. The Browns just signed Jadeveon Clowney, filling their large hole at defensive end. Their linebacking core is the only area they need to improve on this defense, and adding the Tulsa product can boost them into one of the top units of 2021. With the 27th pick, the Baltimore Ravens select wide receiver Terrence Marshall of LSU. The most obvious hole on Baltimore's roster is the wide receiver position, and they don't blink and take the top wide receiver on the board here.
With the 28th pick, the New Orleans Saints will select Greg Newsome, the cornerback out of Northwestern. With major losses to the New Orleans secondary, they really need some help, and Greg Newsome can provide it as a high upside quarterback.
With the 29th pick, the Green Bay Packers select Asante Samuel, cornerback. The Packers need depth at the cornerback position, and Asante Samuel is the perfect fit. He will play well with Jair Alexander, and his coverage skills are NFL ready. With the 30th pick, the Buffalo Bills select edge rusher Azeez Ojulari of Georgia. Although he's a smaller body at the edge position, only coming in at 250 pounds, he has a lot of strength along the line and could help bring the Bills to another playoff appearance.
With their new 31st pick from the Kansas City Chiefs, the Baltimore Ravens will take Penn State defensive end Jason Away. The Ravens have a big need for help along the defensive line, and Jason Away can help a lot with their play. And he's a very good developmental prospect.
With the last pick in the SVTV mock draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select cornerback Aaron Robinson out of UCF. The only lacking position on the Buccaneers roster is corner. Their roster is almost perfect, but they could use some depth at corner, and he is the perfect fit for them.
That concludes the 2021 SVTV NFL mock draft. Thanks for watching. Have a great afternoon.